We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Tonight we kick off Week 3 with a great Thursday night matchup between the Seattle Seahawks and the Atlanta Falcons. The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Come on, set! Hawk 70, Hawk 70!
You don't want none, baby. You don't want none. Hey.
Panther 11, Panther 11!
You don't want it. Safe.
Here's Walker to start the drive.
Next time, son.
Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Well, this defense for the Falcons, very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball, or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try and keep your quarterback upright.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Hey, check 24.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
An early test. 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2.
What you got, Heavy? What you got, Heavy? Give me something. Here we go.
49, check 49, check.
They'll try for the first with Walker. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. And 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue. Faced with their first 3rd down conversion opportunity and able to punch it through and pick it up on the ground.
And to me, doing it on the ground sends a different type of a message than throwing the football. And, you know, let's face it, we've done a lot of games together. How often have we seen 3rd down turn into an automatic passing down no matter what the yardage?
Yeah, and last thing you want, that opening drive to go 3 and out. You got everything scripted, lined up. Let's get some points on the... He's got a man, complete. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. A big play there. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Seahawks put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. Extra point up and through by Myers. And it's now a 7-0 game. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Kadarius Toney going to elect to bring this one out. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Falcons 1st and 10 here as Ritter gets them ready at their own 24. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Switch. Ultra. Let's go.
Runs over him. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense the next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on third.
The Falcons at 2-0 here to begin the season, and they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. They went with the run-pass option, and I don't know if the option really mattered there because the defense was ready.
So many times you put the defense at a disadvantage because you have those multiple options, but when they read their keys and play it correctly, sometimes the result goes in their favor.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
And that's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
On third down, they're going to run for it here. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big third down pickup to keep their drive alive.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Right back to him on first down. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. That one, a first down pickup of 8. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation. We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
All day, check safety.
A handoff as they run the counter play. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more.
Hey, check.
On third down, he'll drop to throw.
Got this complete to the tight end Pitts.
And he will be marked down short of the first as they get to him at the 29.
Watch out now. 50 Fury.
Mike's 15.
Ready.
On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down.
4th and 2 in the NFL, not ordinarily a running down anymore. Usually that ball is moved through the air. They went ahead and gave it to the back, and he ends up picking up the first down. I'm not sure if they fooled him as much as they just did a nice job executing.
Needed 2, and they got 3.
He'll take it inside the 25.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
They run it with Polk. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Again, they run it with Polk. And he'll take this one down near the 15. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
15's the mic. 15's the mic. I got 15.
Oh, you got deep?
Watch twist, watch twist, watch twist. Twist, twist.
Here's a handoff out of the gun.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Come on,
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11.
4 down.
Ready.
He'll drop to throw. Completes it right side to Cooper. And he's going to come up well shy of the first here as the tackle's made right around the 12. It'll go as a gain of 4, and that's going to make it 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they've rallied and made the tackle.
Here we go, set. Red, 38.
Mike 15.
Green Jack.
Mike 15. Mike 15.
Set, cut.
He'll look to throw. Touchdown! Amari Cooper with career touchdown number 75.
And the Falcons' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Now the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend, but you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Tiger.
Key to tight end. Key to tight end. 3 down.
Mustang 19.
31's the mic.
I want that. Give me that ball, defense. Check, Bobcat. Check, Bobcat. Give me that ball, defense. Let's go.
Throwing now is Gino. Steps away to his left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
And that's Grady Jarrett who forced his way through to register the sack.
You've called plenty of games in your career. Do you believe in momentum, my man?
I do, and I think we're seeing it right here.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. The run that he's been on, how about that? 3 sacks in a game a week ago, and another one right here. Oh, he's feeling it in a big way.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
Get that quarterback, D-line. D-line, get that quarterback.
31's the mic. Hey, that's
Another try after the first down sack. Smith rolling to his right, and he'll just get rid of it.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free, and there's another example, another incompletion.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
31's the mic. He's scared. 31's the mic.
Y'all not ready.
A shotgun snap for Smith.
He completes this to Walker.
And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. It'll be a loss of 6 yards on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down.
On 4th down, Matt Ariza sent on to punt.
He gets us away. It's a good one. Drawing toward the sidelines. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Ready, set.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line.
And they've got a little under 40 seconds to go if they want to try to put something together here. And complete to Drake London.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half.
Charles, to move the chains that time, they had to complete it into double coverage, and they got it done.
And it's never easy overcoming multiple defenders, but he sure made it look simple. Found the right spot to exploit and won his 1-on-2 matchup.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Polk, and he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Fly blue. Set, go.
They'll drop to throw. He's going to look for Allen now on the deep ball. And that is caught at the 10-yard line.
And he's going to be out of bounds here all the way down inside the 10.
A big play there just before halftime. 52 yards. Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it. So on comes the field goal unit. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy.
Koo knocks this one through the post.
And they take the lead here now at 10-7.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock.
31's the mic. Not here. 31's the mic. Hey, me and you all day. All day. I'm coming after you.
Herc. Right there, Herc. Street.
The final shot here before break. Smith flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway.
This fielded right at the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive.
And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Hurry, ready.
On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
All day, every day, any day.
Red, cycle.
Mike, 15. Man, that's trash. That's trash.
They're going to try and throw. And Allen's got it. And he is going to get the first down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
Well, it all came together on that one, didn't it?
Big time throw on 4th.
Now that had to feel good, didn't it? Taking that type of a gamble there and making it pay off. What a throw.
And tough as a receiver because no matter how perfect the pass, you know it's 4th down and you got to convert.
A little bit of extra pressure, but he overcame it.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack.
Taken down at the 42.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play.
Here we go.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Shock, 17.
Here we go.
Shift.
Ready, go.
They'll look to throw.
That's going to be caught by Pitts.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That one, a gain of 20 and a first down.
Well, that's always a good place to throw it just because he's one of the biggest targets not only on this team but in the National Football League.
And you and I both know the quarterbacks love these large-bodied tight ends, and why not? Nowadays, they're really wide receivers who are just taller and have a little bit more weight. These guys catch the football, make big plays downfield. In the old days, we wanted them to block. Now coaches want them to catch the football first.
Well, it looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book at him. They were there, and they tackled him for a loss.
So maybe just a momentary setback on what's been a great drive so far, but 2nd and 13 here.
Cycle.
15's the mic. 15's the mic. I got 15.
Drill green.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw.
That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end.
And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
Coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
Check 9, check 9.
This is Pull. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard.
Hey, Mike.
Blue striker.
Mike's 15.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete.
And they're going to move it down inside the 25.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Set. Yellow, 22.
Come on. Bang, 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 bang.
Ready, go.
On 2nd down, they'll run it here. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go.
Down. Red 38.
Time to go. Night, night.
Set. Go.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Let's go. 45. White. Smash. Red.
We got 4. We got 4. Deuce, deuce.
Mega. Mega. Spike. White. Set.
He'll look to throw. And this one is incomplete. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football. So that's a decision that could loom pretty large here. They go for it on 4th down, but come up empty.
But I actually like the call, and the reason? It shows me a head coach has faith in his team overall. First, on the offensive side, thinking they can pick it up, but also knowing that he has faith in his defense that if they don't, they'll go out there and stop him. I like the confidence he showed.
Cup 19. Cup 19.
They'll run with Walker to begin the drive.
And he'll get about 6 up to the 27-yard line.
If you're in the offensive huddle, you're smiling after that play because you've certainly got them guessing now. 2nd and short, could they just hand it off for another big gain? Or do they take advantage of this spot to take a big shot downfield?
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
Hey, smash Bronco.
Pick the edge, pick the edge. Come. Check. Check hot route. Hot.
They'll fake it. Now Smith, sliding out of the pocket. He finds his man, complete. It's Rodriguez.
Baby, let's go. Get excited.
First target, first catch, and a 1st down.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a 1st down.
Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10.
3 down. 31's the mic. You can't block me. You can't block me. You can't block me.
18, Pioneer.
Here we go. Oh.
Now Gino going for Metcalf on the deep ball. It got his man, complete. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. DK Metcalf, 68 yards. And the Seahawks use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the 4th. Myers connects on the PAT, and the lead is now 14-10. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line.
Well, the pressure is on now. They're being shut out here in the second half after a decent first half offensively. And they need their best drive of the game right here. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive, 1st down.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack.
And he'll be taken down at about the 45.
Now, that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Kill.
He's crashing. He's checking crash.
Hey, alert 3, alert 3.
You go tight.
Striker, 3.
You got tight right there.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
'52 blaster.
Double dog. That's the way.
Check 52.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. And the delay of game penalty makes this much more difficult. 3rd and 8.
Go.
And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a first down. Well, there were about 70,000 that were quickly calling for that flag. It comes out there for pass interference.
And what do you think, partner? A little sarcasm in that cheering from this crowd here tonight. What they're hoping now is to build a little momentum off of it and give them a more genuine reason to cheer down the road.
Here we go.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
Ready, go.
Following the penalty, they'll go back to the run game. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. And the tackle by Kalen Barnes.
Nice satisfying run on first down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
60 red.
Mike 4.
Needle blue.
Long day.
Cut.
2nd and 5. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
Ready, break.
4. Hey, here we go. Watch the pass. Watch the pass. Mike 4.
All right.
Here we go.
Let's go, D. Let's go.
Ready.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Mike 4.
Crunch time, defense.
Back to throw. Throws left side, complete to Keenan Allen. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. This will be the 8th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and inches.
6. Mega.
They'll look to throw. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
Let's go. Red 38.
Watch the run.
Watch this.
Let's go. Charge. Ready. Go.
Here we go on 4th down. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game. Troy Anderson, the man on the tackle.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
31's the mic.
Throwing now, Smith. He's going to float this over the middle, deep. This is caught inside the 15. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
Obviously, Charles, such an important, well-executed touchdown, and that caps off what has been a strong second half. Remember, they trailed at halftime.
And how about the response? That's the type of thing that every team talks about before a season begins. Don't worry about the scoreboard at the half. Let's play strong in the second and come out and take the fight to our opponent. They did exactly that, and now they have the lead to show for it.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive.
They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And some space here. For this defense, CD, that's kind of the icing on the cake here as we get to the end of this one.
And didn't you feel that they weren't just going into total prevent there? You know, they had the lead, and sometimes you fall back and you lose your aggressiveness. Not in this case. They were still making a play on the football, and look how that one turned out. They may have salted this one away.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
70 Ranger.
31's the mic.
Big Lion.
Now, we ain't beginning to tear you up.
Smith going to throw it.
Under 10. Under 10.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
He took a shot there, but boy, was that ill-advised from my viewpoint. Coverage was awfully tight. How did he get away with that one not being picked off?
Got it. Ready?
Smith, an incomplete pass on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and 10.
60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Crunch. Under crunch.
Ready.
On 2nd down, it's Walker.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal.
31's the mic.
Panther Street. Panther Street.
Hatchet.
To throw is Smith. And he'll just throw this one over in the way of the security crew. Incomplete here.
Excellent recognition that none of his receivers were beating coverage and getting open, so he just threw that one away. They'll come back to the huddle, reset, and try something different.
Come on.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal.
Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping.
Off of play action. Here's Smith. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Falcons grab it. Accelerating, and off he goes. He's at the 40. Past the 20. And this is going to be brought back. It's a scoop and score for the Falcon team.